You're in big trouble, mister.
Shout out to everybody hit that notification button. Shout out to everybody who smashed a like on that video for the video been started. Hey man, if you're new to the channel, man, please hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell beside it anytime I drop a video. Now, no way, man, no way. Not my favorite, one of my favorite TGIF shows, Full House. Not even Full House, okay? I'm just going to call her, and I'm not going to call her by her real name. I'm just going to say Aunt Becky, all right? Now, if you never seen Full House, man, you're not really official. You ain't elite. You can't talk about classic shows if you don't know Full House. Now, Full House, this is one of my favorite shows I did grow up watching, you know, and it was sort of close to a black show, but it was more comedy. There was no beatings. There was really a lot of lectures in this show. This show has taught a lot of people things. It taught me a lot of things about real life situations, sex, etc. We're not gonna get into that, but it's like Michelle would say, no way Jose, because if you guys don't know Aunt Becky, she was arrested yesterday. I didn't report on it. I didn't even know, but basically she and this other actress, you know, they were involved in a college scam where they were paying their own kids like intuition to basically like a bribe, like a scheme, you know. And it's kind of funny because, you know, a lot of these parents these days, I understand they want their kids to get into college so they could boast about them and be like, well, my kid went to Harvard or my kid went to Yale. Basically, her kid, she goes to UCP or UPC. I never heard of that school, but supposedly it's a great school. You know, it's in the top 10 schools such as Yale and Harvard, and she paid for her daughter. But basically, what she did, which kind of fucked it up, and which had a lot of people doing like the Scooby Doo. Alright, she paid almost $500,000 for her daughter. Sort of like a scholarship thing. She said her daughter did like rowing, which was a lie. And you had a lot of people from this university said that a lot of kids did sports, which came out to be a lie. And I'm looking over here and saying, you have all this money, right? Your daughters, they don't have to go to school. And I understand you want them to get their education, and it's cool. But why do you have to scam your kids into a way to get to college so they could get better jobs? I don't know if these girls was gonna follow in the same footsteps as their mother and be an actor or an actress. I apologize, but technically they didn't have to go. They could have did like a normal person would, go to school, you know, go to one of these regular schools. And I have some friends who's actors. They're not over here boasting and say, oh, my dad pay. Yeah, I have rich friends, and I'm not gonna lie, but their parents is not gonna scam their way into no fucking A grade school or a high school in the market. And supposedly this investigation has been going on for like 8 years. They finally cracked down on it. But you have a lot of people on the internet now who is making jokes and all this shit. And I specifically remember in one episode when it was kind of similar to this, when DJ Tanner, that's I think Candace boy, I forgot, I can't keep up with their names like that. But I'm gonna play y'all this little clip, and it's kind of funny, and it relates to this about scamming in college applications and shit like that.
School I ever wanted to go to.
I'm sorry you didn't make it, Deej. You should have done what I did when I applied there. Include a crisp $20 bill with the application.
Now you can see why I love this show. But you know, the only thing I gotta say overall, I understand that Aunt Becky, she wanted her own kids to get into a good college, you know, just so they won't be like, oh, she's following in her mother's footsteps as an actor. I know you want your kids to have their own thing, their own degree. That's the wrong way to do it. Like, you paying for their ACT and SAT scores. So you also gonna have people who's calling them saying they ain't really smart. You really pay for them, and it kind of fucks with them too now, because you're in jail. They're going to have a lot of heat. And, you know, a lot of universities, they're going to see that and be like, oh, didn't your mother scam this? And how would they know, like, their children are not scamming on the test or not? You know, it's kind of messed up. I'm surprised that Aunt Becky, I'm really just surprised about this whole situation. One of the people I grew up watching would do some fucked up scamming shit like this. You know, and you have millions of dollars. Like, you still making money off this new spinoff they have called Fuller House. You know, she still looks good for her age, you know, and besides her looks, it's just that this ain't some shit you should do. And especially these days, it's easy to crack down on scamming. You know, this was just a dumb decision by Aunt Becky, and I like to call her Aunt Becky because she was really like an aunt on the show. She loved those those people in real life on the show, man. But it's kind of fucked up what happens. But she is released. She got her trial date coming soon. Hopefully the judge shows her a little bit of leniency. She ain't really had no run-ins with the law in the past. But it's an old saying, and I'm gonna say this now, man. If you know you can't make it, don't try to fake it. And when I mean if you know you can't make it into them top schools, don't try to fake and be like, oh, I'm smart to do this. Don't try to do all that other bullshit. Because all you're going to do is get yourself into trouble, you know, and you're not going to really gain no benefits off of it. Hey, man, but what y'all think about this entire situation? Aunt Becky, and I don't know her celebrity name, she locked up, but she's released. Did she do some dumb shit? Let me know, man. Put it in the comments below. Make sure you like, definitely subscribe. It's your boy Soldier. I'm out this bitch. Gang.